should be fine. Okay, so I think I wrote it down. Oh yeah, okay, so how much experience do you have singing? Like in choirs?
Like none.
None? Sweet. Do you know like what voice type you are at all?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, like, are you talking like
soprano?
baritones?
Yeah.
Like,
what do you usually sing in church?
I guess tenor at church, but I did when I was at the MTC. They put me in like the baritone section.
Okay.
When I did like 1 week of choir. I mean, like, I don't know if that is actually accurate, but.
Okay. Let's start with this. Do you have any favorite hymns? I'm not a piano person, but I can plunk out a tune.
I like Master of the Tempest is Raging. I stand all amazed.
Okay.
I like every hymn.
Let's do this one. Okay, do you want to do the tenor or the bass line?
The tenor, I guess.
Tenor? Okay.
That's supposed to mean something to me?
No.
I also can't read music, just heads up.
Okay, good to know, man. That is totally fine.
I come from zero musical background.
Perfect. Okay, but if I play it, you can follow along, right? Okay, we'll try this. And the tenor line is great because it doesn't actually change that much, and I love it. Okay, so I'll just play and you can just follow along, man. Okay. Sorry, I'll sing with you like for it. I'm also kind of sick, by the way, so just ignore me. Okay. Master, the tempest is raging. Whoa. Sorry. Let's just start over.
If you need like an easier hymn, like this
No,
one's not very
it's fine. I
well
just
known.
don't know what my hand did there. Okay, ready?
Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are low, tossing.
You're good. The sky is overshadowed with blackness, no shelter or help is nigh.
Carest thou not that we
Sorry here. Carest.
Carest thou not that we perish? How canst thou lie asleep? When each moment so madly is threatening, a grave in the angry deep.
Okay, let's just do that over again so I can get the piano part so that right. Okay.
Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are tossing high. The sky is overshadowed with blackness, no shelter is help is nigh.
So let's do no shelter.
No shelter or help is nigh. Carest thou not that we perish? How canst thou lie asleep? When each moment so madly is threatening, a grave in the angry deep.
Okay, good job. Can you see this okay? Is it too...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is, so a lot of singing is about where you get the power from. So the power is your breath, and to get good breath, you have to have good posture. And so this is probably easier to read like this. So if you keep your feet shoulder width apart, and then you're just gonna rock back and forth, and you're just gonna kind of let your body like naturally stop. So whenever you just kind of feel your body naturally stop is kind of weird. Okay, and then So that kind of puts your legs where they're supposed to be, and then the next part is your hips. So if you roll them too far forward, then that kind of gives you like a duck butt, and then if you roll them too far forward, then you kind of slouch. So you kind of want to like level them with the ground. So like if your hands are like on your hip bones, you want them like parallel to the ground. Yeah. And then your shoulders. I'm trying to think how I want them to do this. All right. So if you roll your shoulders all the way forward, that kind of like collapses your chest, and then if you're rolling too far back, then that kind of like it doesn't feel comfortable. So you kind of want to like find a good place where they're still back, so that opens up your chest, but they're not like pushed back.
Right.
So you do that, and then you want to line your ears up with your shoulders. So it, for some people, it can kind of feel like you're tilting your head back, but I don't even know if I can demonstrate it, but it's kind of weird. But like yeah. So I don't know, for me, like when I first did it, like it felt like I was like leaning so far back.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, and then and then you also want to keep your chin tucked. So not like to your chest, but enough to where it just kind of feels like you can move around. Okay. If that makes any sense. Yeah, that looks good, man. All right. All right, so now, keeping all that in mind, let's go over this part again. All right. Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are tossing high, the sky is overshadowed with blackness, no shelter or help is nigh. I always play that wrong. Let's start no shelter. No shelter or help is nigh. Carest thou not that we perish? How canst thou lie asleep when each moment so madly is threatening a grave in the angry deep? Yeah. The pattern is so weird for me. Okay, the next part is breathing. So I just want you to take a big breath for me. Okay, good, and let it out. So when people breathe normally, they want to breathe up here. So like, and you can like, if you look in the mirror and you breathe, you can like see your chest going up and down. So what I want you to do is I want you to breathe and exhale until all of the air is out. And then you'll breathe until you have to breathe in. And like force it, you have to force every little bit out. And then breathe when you have to. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you felt it, but when you breathe that time, like your stomach kind of went out. And that's actually what we want. Okay. I know some people are like, oh, that makes me look fat. I don't care. Being fat is okay when you're singing. One trick that we do is if you put your thumb to your belly button, and then you're going to wrap your hands. And what you're going to do is when you breathe, I want you to breathe into your hand. Yeah. And so let's do that again. And anytime you take your breath, I want you to breathe into your hand. And then, so you're going to breathe in your hand, and then I want you to use that breath. Anytime there's like a period or a comma, I want you to, by that period or by that comma, I want you to have used all of your breath. So then you have to breathe in again.
Okay. Do you breathe through the mouth or the nose? What are you saying?
Let's breathe through your mouth right now.
Okay.
Okay. Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are tossing high, the sky is overshadowed with blackness, no shelter or help is nigh. Carest thou not that we perish? How canst thou lie asleep time. Okay, one more thing that I want to do before we leave is, so there's actually this thing right here called a diaphragm, and
Yes.
yeah, so it basically wraps all the way around. So I want you to think of it as that there's also like a rubber band around that, and when you sing, pretend that you're like pushing against that rubber band, and basically I want you to feel I want you to put all of the energy right here and just use as much energy as you can. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it, and then every time you take a breath, pretend that it snaps back, and then you have to push it and push it out again.
Okay.
Okay. Start for me.
Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are tossing high, the sky is overshadowed with blackness, no shelter or help is nigh. Canst thou not that we perish? How canst thou lie asleep when each moment so badly is threatening a grave in the angry deep?
Good. Okay, so I think that's all that we'll do for today. So, if you want to practice this week, I would just practice on the breath and using up all of the breath. Like, first of all, taking the deep breaths and then using it all up. Because I feel like sometimes when we sing, like if I take a deep breath and go, Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are tossing high, and then I still have all of this breath to keep talking and talking and talking. But what I want to do is use up all of that breath, so then when I get to here, I have to breathe in, and that'll give me better breath and better support.
So is that volume, or is that just like pushing it all out?
I would say it's energy.
Energy.
So if I sing without energy, it's Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are tossing high. Except I can't sing right now, it's right now because I'm sick. But if I sing with energy, it's Master, the tempest is raging, the billows are tossing high. So I don't really know how you hear it, whether it's more volume or how you hear it, but when I sing, I just think more energy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would just think on that this week. And yeah, is there any questions?
No questions.
Okay. Sweet. And I will try and find